Now at 4, the roll tide was rolled over in Pasadena, but here at Indianapolis Airport, fans are celebrating as they arrive off the planes.
Indiana fans partying like it's 2026 in Bloomington and now turning their attention to the Peach Bowl. I'm Samantha Johnson. That's coming up.
You know, we're going to be celebrating until we get to the Peach Bowl and hopefully after. We have a chilly weekend ahead. I'll have your forecast. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
All right, welcome into 13 News at 5. I'm Felicia Lawrence. Jenna's with us tonight, and for Ann. And Hoosiers are still riding high, as they should be, off their dominating Rose Bowl win over Alabama.
Yeah, that's actually why Ann is off. She was there at the game yesterday. Many of us are making their way back home today, and they're already looking forward to the Peach Bowl.
Our Alex Almanzo is live at the Indianapolis International Airport, where a sea of crimson and cream has been pouring in all day. What are you seeing there, Alex? Are folks still excited, or are they dragging a little bit from all that partying?
Yeah, you know, the jet lag really does something. And, you know, when you're talking about such a big night for the Hoosiers, you know, it really was something to celebrate. And so a lot of fans that we spoke with that were getting off the plane, they say they couldn't even sleep on the plane because they were just so excited. And so what they're doing right now is they're looking forward to the Peach Bowl. Now, in between now and next Friday, a lot of fans are saying that they're waiting in line for some of those tickets. That's the big deal for them right now. So in about 1 week, these fans are going to be back at the airport going all the way down to Atlanta, and it's going to be a lot of fun for them. You know, and a lot of fans who have been looking forward for this, especially for the school known for basketball, you know, the script really flipped for the school. Now, you know, football's on top, and, you know, it's something that many fans who have been lifelong fans, it's something that they would have never thought, and it even almost brought a tear to one eye.
Well, both my daughter and I worked the games, and every year, you know, you'd go, you think, oh my gosh, we're going to win. They say we got a good team, and then we lose. But with Coach Cignetti, he's made me proud to be an IU fan.
Yeah, and you know, hearing that 43 years she's been an IU fan, and so when she thinks about that moment, you know, now she looks forward to the Peach Bowl and hopefully the college football playoffs. But in between now and next week, it's all getting ready. It's making sure that fans are you know, getting the rest that they need, and they're going to be back here next week as the planes take off to Atlanta.
Oh, how fun. Imagine going to both. My goodness.
Oh, lucky them.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Thanks, Alex. You're doing great out there. We appreciate you. And show me the money. Show me the money. IU now has just a few months to make Curt Cignetti one of college football's 3 highest paid coaches, or he's free to leave at will without a pay buyout.
Ooh.
I know, that's deep, right? That's
Yeah.
according to his contract terms. Coaches for Georgia, LSU, and Ohio State are currently the highest paid. Ohio State's coach Ryan Day has a $12.5 million deal. Meantime, Cignetti's recent Rose Bowl win just secured him a $700,000 bonus. $700,000 bonus.
I wish I had that bonus.
I read it for you twice. It hits $1 million with the semifinals win and $2 million if the Hoosiers win the title. How exciting.
Yeah.
$2.7 million extra. Just
Casual.
yeah, just a little frosting, a little sprinkle on top.
Just a little something extra. Well, IU fans in Bloomington are still celebrating yesterday's massive win, with Indiana's next game now just a week away.
Samantha Johnson joins us from Bloomington, where fans are gearing up. Hey, Sam.
Indiana fans partying like it's 2026 in Bloomington. Fans on Kirkwood today stocking up on all the latest merchandise. And yes, celebrating the Rose Bowl win, but also looking ahead to the rematch, Oregon-Indiana in the Peach Bowl.
A lot of people in and out. Super busy, electric, insane, energetic.
3 words to describe the historic season for Indiana.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.
Fans from near and far gearing up.
I've got this.
Like Heidi Colston, who is a 3rd-generation Hoosier. She drove up from Louisville to watch the Rose Bowl on campus.
You know, the last time I did that, it was basketball, and and I was in school here, so it was awesome, and I wanted that feeling again for football.
Anything Bison and anything football. We also have some college football playoff stuff here.
Lily Metzger is a senior at IU,
And then more Rose Bowl here.
and she'll watch her Hoosiers live at the Peach Bowl.
We will be in Atlanta, Georgia in a week from today, and I'm super, super excited.
Next up, Oregon, and you know, it's going to be hard because I know that they're going to be after us.
Bring on Oregon. They're going to be out for blood, but we've got this. The whole team will put the work in. They know what's coming. They've been there.
I have a feeling Big Red Nation will show up.
Spend all your money on IU. Money comes back, but this may not come back ever again.
All right, so if you missed the party in Pasadena, tickets are on sale now to get you into the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Standing room only right now would cost you $195. Kickoff set for next Friday at 7:30. In Bloomington, Samantha Johnson, 13 News.
Okay, so we're just
We're still
talking
talking about Cignetti's contract.
Cignetti's contract. A lot of people thought it was a sealed deal, which it is.
Yeah.
He did re-sign. However, it apparently, reportedly, there has to be a clause in that. There is a clause in that contract that says if he's not the highest paid coach, which there are 3 others that make more money than him, then he has he can openly leave.
And that's because he won the Rose Bowl?
I haven't seen the contract with my own eyes.
Lawyer Felicia hasn't seen the contract.
I haven't seen the contract with my eyes. Reportedly, this clause exists to ensure that he is the highest. And I think when he gets the bonus, $700K for winning the Rose Bowl, and then if he wins the next final title, an extra $2 million. Reportedly, this is what we're learning.
So that will be like bonus
I
money.
do know you can put anything you want in a contract. So he could have a clause that says specifically, I have to be the highest, period. So
Top three.
Okay.
Our producer says top 3. It's above.
I mean,
I'm just glad they won.
Yeah. All I heard was millions, millions,
Yeah.
millions, millions, millions. We're winning, so more millions.
And keep winning, more millions.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
That's exciting. Okay, so we're following the weather. It's a chilly one. This is what we expect in January.
It is typical January weather. We're going to be stuck in the 20s and 30s for the rest of this evening. Stuck in the 30s for highs this weekend, but there's a change a-coming. 25 Bunker Hill, 25 in Carmel right now, 33 Greensburg, and we have 30 degrees in Bainbridge at this hour. You could see more clouds than sunshine. Those clouds are going to stick around. The good news, it will be dry as you come downtown for the Pacers taking on the Spurs this evening. That is a 7 o'clock tip. Upper 20s and low 30s. High temperatures tomorrow afternoon will be a few degrees warmer than what we had today. We'll start with clouds and 24 on our way to mid-30s with some late day sunshine possible. As we get into Sunday afternoon, the temperatures climb a few more. We'll be in the upper 30s. But notice the 40s are close. We will get into that warmer weather starting the early part of next week. The 40s arrive on Monday, and then we get several days in a row in the 50s, if not nearing 60 degrees this time next week. And I'm going to show you the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook is above average for a good part of the eastern 2/3 of the country, including the state of Indiana. Again, we will near 60 degrees in that 7-day forecast, also tracking some rain chances as we look ahead.
A teenager is the first homicide victim of the year in Indianapolis.
Officers say he was shot and then involved in a car crash on the east side this morning. Our Marina Silva was at the scene.
Broken glass and car parts. That's what we see here on Tuxedo Street, hours after a crash and a shooting that claimed the life of 17-year-old Lamar Miller Jr. The crash happened just before 1 in the morning. Police say the car hit a tree. When police got there, Lamar was in critical condition. He later died at the hospital. Metro Police say they believe the crash happened because Lamar was shot. It happened in a pretty busy neighborhood on the east side.
Right, these are all somebody's family member. It's very hard for the community. Think about the community where this incident took place. That impacts those communities as well. You have people right there seeing a person shot in a car crash in their community. That's hard for that community to get through.
We've seen detectives knocking on doors and talking to people in the neighborhood about the incident. If you have any information as to what happened or what led up to this, you're asked to contact IMPD. Reporting in Indianapolis, Marina Silva, 13 News.
And we now know the name of an 18-year-old man killed in a shooting on New Year's Eve on the city's Far East Side. It happened around 2:45 New Year's Eve morning near 38th and North German Church Road. Police found 2 people shot at that scene. One was the 18-year-old, now identified as Aaron Reed Jr. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition, but later died. The other person was a 17-year-old who was said to be in stable condition. IMPD is still working to learn what led up to this shooting. And Metro Police tell us they believe the missing 16-year-old RJ Williams died after falling into the White River in Broad Ripple.
So this was a teen that's been missing. We've been following this story for days now, and IMPD is now telling us, based on recent developments in the investigation, detectives believe RJ likely fell into the river. So this case has transitioned to a recovery mission.
The teen was last seen on Broad Ripple Avenue in the afternoon of December 17th. Then on Thursday, December 18th, IMPD detectives and K-9 searched the area and found a backpack and gym bag they say belonged to RJ on a dock along the White River. This investigation, of course, is still ongoing tonight.
Also a story we've been following tonight, the fight over the future of an abandoned Catholic church on the Near East Side is heading to the courtroom.
Yeah, we first told you about church leaders pushing to demolish Holy Cross Catholic Church and neighbors fighting to save it. Now the church is actually suing the city. Our Ashton Hackman is joining us in studio. So Ashton, what is in this lawsuit?
Yeah, accusations of religious freedom violations. Attorneys for the church say the city violated the First Amendment rights when declaring the former Holy Cross site a historic landmark. For nearly a decade now, Holy Cross has sat boarded up and fenced off. Mass not held there in years. Church leaders want it torn down. Preservationists want it restored. The Catholic Church says reusing the former place of worship could violate church doctrine. That October landmark designation sparked this lawsuit. Church attorneys argue city leaders improperly weighed in on Catholic doctrine, which they say goes against the First Amendment. The church also says the designation forces it to spend millions maintaining a building it can't use. They're asking a judge to reverse the ruling and allow demolition.
The government board has gone beyond its power and taken upon itself to try to decide religious doctrine, what Catholic doctrine is, saying what the Pope would hold, what various Catholic institutions would hold regarding reuse of a church facility. That is not something the government is allowed to do.
Repairs are estimated between $7.5 and $8.5 million, which the parish says it can't afford. They are now in St. Philip Neri Catholic Church near Michigan and rural. But preservationists say the church still standing there. It's a vital piece of the neighborhood's history. So ahead at 6, hear why they believe Holy Cross should still be standing. A lot on both sides, and now it's moving to the federal courts.
Okay. All right. Ashton Hackman reporting this afternoon. Thank you. Coming up, investigators think they know what caused that deadly New Year's Eve fire at a Swiss Alps party.
Temperatures tomorrow fairly average for January in the 30s, but a warm up is coming in the 7-day.
And before we go to break, we want to let you know we are once again teaming up with the Red Cross for the Knock Out the Need blood drive. It is coming up January 7th and 8th at those times and locations on your screen. If you'd like to make an appointment or for some more information, you can head to WTHR.com/knockouttheneed.